Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
And stepping up, the skipper. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Madueke is the second man to step up for his team.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Arsenal with the chance to go 2 up. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing. 2 to the good. Manchester United can't afford to miss another one.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
This to double their advantage. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself. And that doubles their lead. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Yes, that's how you do it.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. And he delivers! Arsenal have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
As it's time to announce.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that...
Havertz! And that certainly packed a punch. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's shooting! Szoboszlai gets good distance on it. And it's Ødegaard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Madueke puts a cross in.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man.
Chance to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Wirtz is onto this. Big chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great chance! McAllister. And now the breakaway. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Ødegaard. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Gakpo. He's being urged to shoot. It's a mighty effort! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in a great position here. Just the keeper to beat. Shot chance for a shot. And yes, it's there. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it into space. Gakpo gets into some space. Kirkesh. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Ødegaard. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Wirtz and Gravenberg spread it left. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Wirtz. Kirkesh makes the interception. Van Dijk. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Summerslide! That was travelling. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Havertz. Gabriel. Wirtz. He has found the way through. Ødegaard. Into the channel. Madueke looking to run onto it. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Threads one in. And this is Mohamed Salah. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, well measured. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gabriel. Well, that looks a decent ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 6, Gabriel.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Gakpo. Now it's Wirtz. Ekitike. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Madueke. He can run onto that. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Good ball, good take. He's looking wide. Havertz. Oh, good ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good looking ball. Wirtz. That's been slit through. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's managed to get free. Madueke. Played into space. Oh, easy pickings there. Wirtz. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gabriel, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Havertz, spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. There's the whistle for half-time.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides. Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Ukraine.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 33,
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Kirkes to McAllister. Now it's Wirtz. That has not gone well. Lovely pass. Shot at goal! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Goal! After 52 minutes is number 8, Soboslai.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Merino. Martinelli. And it's Merino. Chooses to go crossfield. Great vision. Spread neatly. Arsenal can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Merino.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Wits! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ødegaard. McAllister. That's a sharp pass. Martinelli. For Rice. Timber. And it's Ødegaard. Madueke receives it in a wide position. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Martinelli. That's tidy. And he's whipped it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Gravenberg. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That pass isn't the best. Gravenberg. Rice cuts it out. Madueke. Havertz driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's made its way to him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mohamed Salah with 2 goals already to his name. Looks a good ball through. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Ødegaard. Martinelli. Now Saliba. Martinelli. Now it's Madueke. And he's had it nicked away. Kerkez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 20, Madueke.
Van Dijk.
Number 2,
McAllister.
Saliba.
Gravenberg.
Number 41,
McAllister.
Rice.
Out to the left
Coming
it
on the
goes.
field, number 10,
He's got away.
Number 19.
Martinelli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Skelly. Substitution.
Out towards the flank. McAllister. And it's Gravenberch. Van Dijk. Gravenberch. That has been slung wide. Now it's Chiesa.
Oh, great feat that.
He's found a way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's away. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Aimed beyond the defence. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Eze. For Martinelli.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Trossard. And Gabriel. And it's Marino. Pass somewhat off target. Jones. Now it's Havertz. Over to the left. Lewis Skelly cuts out the pass. Capier. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kerkez is wide and looking to get onto this. Soboslai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Havertz. Konate looking for the run. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Trossard. That has been cut short. Gravenberch. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gabriel. Now it's Isak. He came in hard, very hard. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Played into space. Martinelli looking to run onto it. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Eze. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze. And here's Havertz. Chance! It's in! They're back within reach! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 90 minutes is number 29. Kai Havertz.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister, Van Dijk. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through?
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Szoboszlai. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well, thanks
for
to
an
Jim.
information
We both wish
bulletin
you
from
a
the
very good
Regional
evening.
Police Department.
Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And now, lining up.
So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's
gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rice is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. Saka. Nicely weighted ball, spread neatly. And he's there to get it away. They get a throw in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's there to clear it. And here's Saka. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And it's O'Reilly. Rodri. Nouri. Rodri. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That looks a cracking ball. And he's there to belt it away. Saka. And it's Zubimendi. Saka is in a really good position out wide. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's Rice. Played into space out wide. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Eze. Matches Nunes. Calmly anticipates. Semenyo, he is onto this. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Eze. Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Takes aim, and he rises! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Eze. Gets a good foot in there. O'Reilly. Foot in. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Saka. Saka. That is lovely. Hoisted in. Terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Nouri. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Haaland! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Martinelli. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Eze receives it in a wide position. Nice interception, well timed. Swing. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's got away, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Out to the right, Saka is having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And here's Saka. Saka's delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Timber. For Rice. Zubimendi. And it's Eze. Not the most accurate pass. Cherki tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goal. Shoots! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 36
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Ødegaard. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's gone looking for safety. He can run onto that, and it's O'Reilly. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back, big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Semenyo. Nouri. O'Reilly.
Pretty robust defending.
And here's Semenyo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out wide. Bernardo Silva. Pass somewhat off target. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Semenyo. And the through ball. No, it's not getting there. Saliba gets it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Spread out to the left. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Just a quick
Well, for us
announcement,
neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So it's back to business.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That ball looks a good one. He's shifting through the gears here. Flashes it across. Rodri is there and he can pick it up. Kusanov. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super ball. Climbs. Oh, taken with style. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Cherki. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rice. For Martinelli. Subimendi. That's Eze. Eze powering forward here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel. Subimendi. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Martinelli, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Semenyo. Stood up well to him there. Ødegaard goes steaming forward. Bernardo Silva. Gehi. O'Reilly. Aït-Nouri. Rodri. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and it's about time they woke up to the main.
And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rice. Nouri. And Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. That has not gone well. Eze. Cherki. And it's Nunez. O'Reilly, he's in a great position here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Ødegaard. Out towards the flank. Semenyo. Nouri. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Saka. Bernardo Silva. Eze running with the ball. Chance, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Eze clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Eze. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 8,
Nouri.
Number 29.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 23, Mikel
That has been
Merino.
slung wide.
Number 20, Madueke.
And a play for a throw.
19,
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
14,
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Cherki. Here's Haaland. Now it's Semenyo. Oh, well measured. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This looks promising. That is a brilliant interception. Big chance!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Gabriel. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's quick to get it clear again. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is...
And Madueke. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Delivered in. Foden. No, that's been intercepted. Matheus Nunes. And here's Foden. Haaland.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Very much into the last knockings. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Has been indicated.
Gabriel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 36, Zubimendi.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
Number
And he's picked out the run.
Goga.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Lewis Kelly.
Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Distributed tidily. Madueke. That has ended up in no man's land. Kusanov. That has not gone well. He's gone for goal. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Reinders. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim.
And
We
now,
both wish
I'd
you
just
a
like
very
to
good
read out
evening.
our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. The action has already started. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. They get a throw-in. Threads one in. Very nicely done.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the counter is on. And he plays one through. He's on it, can he get away? He is through here. Played into... It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's looking wide. He's in space and looking for options. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's there to clear it. Chanatip. Looking for the rock. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Driving forward. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Can he get it through? And that's been drilled in. And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So it is still 0-0. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely feet. That's a good run he's making there. Decent chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. Sends it crossfield. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! And he's done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Spread it left. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they've switched it over to the other side. Goes for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chanatip! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Chanatip clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Chanatip. Well, that has not gone well. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Thinks about the shot. He's in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries the cut, shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Real, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Thailand will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Thailand are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Chanatip looking to add to his goal. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, they could break here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Thailand needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shot a goal! He has done it! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
El dorsal 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's going right the way across. driving through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Played out to the right, played back in. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Minutes played. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio de jugadores en Tailandia.
Thailand have their third corner.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 25.
Cleared without hesitation.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Tries to pass it through. Takes aim and crosses.
El dorsal 26. El dorsal 21.
Thailand perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now this could be a chance. Now that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. This looks promising. Out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Keeper has taken decisive action. And that should get the job done. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. And he's in on goal, and he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played back to the goalkeeper. Could be danger here! And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with some activity down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Thailand go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Well, played right into his path. He's one-on-one! Oh, super ball. He's got tall. Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
He's had it taken off him.
Thailand clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gets a good foot in there. He's having a shot! In for the pieces! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Thailand take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's the chance to counter. Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He is through here. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. made its way to him. Chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that is as far as it goes. Thailand have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down a serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Big header!